Sometimes it can be frustrating when someone we care about is going through something and we know we have that perfect amount of advice that will help them, and we try to put it on them, but it doesn't always stick. And this can be frustrating because we want to help, but we also have to recognize that people do things at their own pace in their own time. And maybe at some point they may listen to your advice, but sometimes we have to step back and not make it about ourselves and just understand that people will find their own journey and path. And we can offer help, but we don't have to push it on them and force it to them. So it's really great to have advice or coping mechanisms to help with your friend's anxiety or your siblings' depression, your coworkers' trauma that they're talking to you about, triggers. And we know, oh, if you just use this breathing exercise, I know I get this sometimes, but advice has to be wanted. Sometimes we have such good intentions because we want to help. Oh, if they would only do this, if they would only go to therapy, if they would only, exercise, if they would only talk about their feelings more, they would feel better. But we have to understand that people do things at their own pace. And we've been on the other end before too. If we're going through something and we're talking to a friend, let's say, a lot of the time the friend, and I know I've been in this position many times, just wants to give advice right away. This is how to fix the problem. And that might be objectively true, but in the moment, the person really just needs a mirror. They just need someone to listen to them. So we have to keep the focus on the other person when we're trying to help someone, and trying not to have our own wants and needs for that person compromise the helpfulness and validation that that friend really needs, which is often just to be listened to.